Hello everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about one of the biggest blockbuster movies that Marvel Cinematic Universe fans and cinema fans around the world have been eagerly waiting for in 2026. That's right, we're talking about Tom Holland's latest Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man: Brand New Day, also known as Spider-Man 4. Do you remember how Spider-Man: No Way Home ended? Because of Doctor Strange's spell, the entire world forgot Peter Parker. Not just MJ and Ned, even the Avengers no longer remember who Peter Parker is. And now, this new movie takes us into Peter Parker's life after that heartbreaking and lonely ending. In this film, Tom Holland returns as Spider-Man alongside Zendaya and Jacob Batalon. We also get some exciting new additions to the MCU, including Jon Bernthal's Punisher and Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin, who brings a serious street-level threat to New York. But the big question is, can Spider-Man: Brand New Day surpass the benchmark set by No Way Home? And is this actually the best Spider-Man movie in the MCU? Today, we're going to talk about all of that in this full review. Before we get into the review, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our latest videos. Alright, let's first talk about the story of Spider-Man: Brand New Day. The story takes place several years after the events of No Way Home. Peter Parker is now living alone in a small rental apartment and spending his days fighting crime across the streets of Manhattan. He is completely on his own. There's no advanced Stark technology, no Avengers support, and no one close to him who remembers who he really is. Peter has now become a true street-level vigilante. Meanwhile, Wilson Fisk, also known as Kingpin, becomes the mayor of New York City. Under his leadership, all vigilantes and masked heroes operating in New York are declared illegal. Because of Kingpin's influence, Spider-Man is no longer simply protecting the city. Now, he has to fight criminals while also trying to stay one step ahead of the police. And this is where Frank Castle, aka the Punisher, enters the story. Peter believes criminals should be given a second chance and handed over to the authorities, but Punisher has a completely different philosophy. He believes criminals who deserve it should be dealt with permanently. Because of these completely different ideologies, Spider-Man and Punisher become involved in a brutal and dangerous conflict. At the same time, Peter is trying to reconnect with the memories of MJ and Ned and somehow bring those relationships back into his life. So, how Spider-Man and Punisher eventually come together to fight Kingpin's corrupt control over New York becomes the heart of the story. Now, let's talk about the performances. And the first person we have to talk about is Tom Holland. This isn't the same bubbly, high school Spider-Man we've seen before. Tom Holland delivers what could be one of the strongest performances of his entire MCU Spider-Man career. He portrays a more mature Peter Parker, a young man dealing with loneliness, regret, and emotional pain, while still choosing to fight for other people. His emotional performance gives this version of Peter Parker a completely different feeling. Jon Bernthal's return as the Punisher takes this movie to another level. The clash between Spider-Man's no-kill rule and Punisher's brutal sense of justice is one of the most interesting parts of the movie. Jon Bernthal's screen presence adds a much darker and more intense atmosphere to the action sequences. Whenever Punisher appears on screen, you immediately know things are about to get serious. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is also a major highlight. This time, Kingpin is presented as a powerful, serious, and highly political villain. His cold and calculating personality adds a lot of tension to the movie. He doesn't need to be physically fighting Spider-Man all the time to feel dangerous. His political power and influence over New York make him a completely different kind of threat. So, in conclusion, Spider-Man: Brand New Day 2026 feels like a movie that moves away from all the multiverse madness and brings us back to the true spirit of Spider-Man. Instead of focusing heavily on the multiverse, the movie reminds us about what Spider-Man is really about: Peter Parker, his struggles, his sacrifices, his responsibilities, and his humanity. If you're a true comic book fan or someone who loves raw, grounded, street-level action movies, this is definitely a movie you shouldn't miss. For me, I'm giving Spider-Man: Brand New Day an 8.8 out of 10. So, what do you guys think? Have you watched Spider-Man: Brand New Day? What do you think about Tom Holland's new dark and grounded version of Spider-Man? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe.